blows up the Phoenix, there's no delay in the burst, so that's the advantage.
So basically just insta-killing
monsters it's really bullshit.
Other ganks? Okay.
Exactly.
So another question we have is, what are some of the differences? Because you were with Gun Squad when you guys were on, was it with Blackgate? Is that correct?
Yeah.
And so, could you just give some of the viewers a little bit of an idea on the differences between Tier 1 and Tier 2, especially like as far as the fights go between guilds?
Yeah, Tier 1, a lot less fights, not nearly as competitive. Like, it was nothing really phased us, we didn't have to try, so we definitely had to actually start trying. Haro did a good job about like getting people in their main classes, because people, at this point in the game, you've been playing the game for so long, you kind of get bored of your mains, but in your day, you want to be on your main, because that's what you're most comfortable with. So Haro did a good job about that in the transition. It's just about, yeah, so we, for example, like, we had Redshift, he was playing pick, but he's just too good of an Ellie to not, does way too much in the fights. Yeah. So we had him go back to staff Ellie, we have Kimchi on Ellie, and
beyond. Oh, Kimchi's on Ellie, huh?
Yeah, he learned it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, he's got it down. We have an SR for him every game. We missed out of it, but yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And then Beyond hates his Steve, but he's really hyped this tournament so far, so that's good.
Yeah, so another question, real quick, and we'll only ask a couple more, but from chat, he wants to know, you know, Scepter focus Elvis are really pretty uncommon as far as the GvGs go. Like, there's not a whole lot of guilds that really run them successfully. So what about Gun Squad lets you do what you do so well?
It's just like reacting, like just the communication's pretty good, because if I were to one-shot somebody and they just get up, that's a huge waste. So you have to capitalize on everything, and there's really very good communication. And I have really good response times from the driver, getting the melee train, push on my dead targets, and yeah, so it's just all about the communication really when you have an SFLE.
Yeah, and going off with that about the communication, so I'm sure some of the viewers are a little bit curious on how that works exactly. Are you guys set up in your own channel? Is it just you and the gank, or you and the other two thieves, or are you all in one big channel? TeamSpeak.
Oh, we're on one big channel. It's basically who shouts loudest. Like, yeah, that's who's heard. So you just gotta shout louder than the other person, and your call out will be noticed. It's really loud. Like, if you're just like sitting there listening, you'd not want to be there. I wouldn't want to be there. I barely want to be there even when I'm playing.
Alright, well I think that does it for the questions, unless do we have any more from chat? If you do, I'll give it about 10 seconds before we go ahead and end tonight. And
there's
we already
one
did the
question from chat asking, Boo had a really nice push against II and actually took the round. What was it about their pressure that made it difficult for you? Did you guys run a different comp? What happened?
Oh, when Boo got around us off us?
Yes, I think they missed II for you guys.
Let's see, I hate to use an excuse, but we had a dumbass necker that AFK'd and left. So, either AFK'd or DC, I'm not really sure. I wasn't really listening, but yeah, we were 14 versus 15 in that, which is unfortunate, but you know, shit happens. And I'm pretty sure I got caught out during that GvG, so that wasn't good. That was my fault on that. So yeah, the 14 versus 15, and I got caught out really early, which is really bad. So that was the bigger difference. No, I don't think we changed comp at all.
Alright, and I think that might do it for all the questions tonight. Before I wrap things up, is there anything else we need to do as far as drawings or anything like that? Maybe go over the schedule for tomorrow's GvG, which is Bomb and UL, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. Unless II manages to schedule another GvG at 11.
So yeah, make sure you tune in tomorrow for more GvG action, kicking off with UL versus Bomb, and following that we'll have possibly another GvG from the Guild Unknown, which you saw tonight, as long as they can find an opponent. So our action will be happening at 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern tomorrow, and that'll be the 15 versus 15 action, just like you saw tonight. For Jin, Coyote, if he was here, Persia, Faov, Whitehelm, and anybody else I'm missing, thank you for watching, and make sure you keep turning in. And now I will hand it over to anybody else that wants to talk.
No,
Alright,
I
guys.
think
Thanks
that's
for the
good.
interview. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for what you're doing.
Thanks for coming to me, Drew.
Good night, everyone.